We do not experience the things that the internet says we experience on a day-to-day basis, which is an interesting thing because you're looking at the world through a microcosm. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name's StepsBasic, and welcome back to my community show. So I don't know exactly how long this video is going to be, as it is Christmas today, and I don't know if I'm exactly going to be wanting to do much of anything, but hey, I figured I'd get in here and make this video literally a week before Christmas. Yes, I actually jumped on the ball and got this recorded early. So, as far as today's topic is concerned, I'm sure you've read the title card, as well as the title of the video. Yes, today we are going to be talking about a fairly interesting subject, which is, of course, what did I say it was? The strange odds of things that are affected by the internet, including, but not limited to, the meeting of stupid people. Now, I find this to be a particularly interesting idea because going through our lives on a day-to-day basis, chances are we're not going to be fully cognizant of all the people around us. We're not going to know exactly who everybody is that we are meeting. We don't see everything that we understand. But if you were to look at the United States through the lens of America, let me try that again. But if you were to look at the United States through the lens of the internet, you would quite possibly understand and believe that the United States is full of nothing but Karens and hateful, ignorant people. But fortunately, that is not the case. See, on any given day-to-day basis, we do not experience the things that the internet says we experience on a day-to-day basis, which is an interesting thing because you're looking at the world through a microcosm, where we magnify the voices of the stupid, we magnify the ideas and faces of the ignorant and hateful and hurtful people, Karens being the number one idea. See, working in retail, I will tell you straight up, I hated it. I hated every moment of it. And I never have to do it again, which quite possibly is accurate. I probably will never have to do retail ever again, and I am supremely happy about that. But I can tell you straight up that on a day-to-day basis in any given in any given retail job, we do not run into Karens on a daily basis unless we live in a particularly bad area, i.e. Hollywood Hills or places with rich white people. Yes, the rich folk. They're the ones who are the Karens. See, it's not your average everyday schmo or schmuck. It's not you or me. It's the rich people, the ones who feel entitled to everything. And as I worked not only retail but also military security, I encountered two very annoying types of Karens, including the self-righteous boss's wife type, i.e. you're at a gate and you demand to see the Karen's ID, and she denies you because her husband is a colonel that works on the base. Yes, I'm sorry, hon. You still have to show me your ID. That is the requirement for entering. You need to show your ID. I need to know who you are. But, of course, that's getting a little off topic. But the thing that the internet has shown us is that Karens exist everywhere. And yes, we do. But not we do. They do. I am not a Karen. I am quite opposite of Karen. This kind of speaks to something about how the internet can fudge the numbers, so to speak, and therefore make the prevalence of these people, these folks, to seem quite a bit more than they are. And as such, I know they have that saying that goes around that you will, at some point in your life, cross paths with a serial killer. And it's an interesting idea, but I think it's also far more likely to have done so if you are active on the internet and you run into people from all different walks of life, stupid people, smart people, people who pretend to be smart, people who pretend to be stupid, and people who would, given half the chance, murder you. And as such, that is an interesting idea because the internet does affect the percentage of the chance that you will meet these people, because it all kind of depends on the place you go. Like if you want to meet more people of your own mentality, you can look in online spaces that hold your own beliefs, and you can find more of those people, even if those people don't exist very much in your real life, i.e. in my case, writers. I don't have a whole lot of writers in my life, but as such, I can meet more writers. by going into spaces online that exist solely for the purpose of hosting writers. And of course, if you want to meet a serial killer, just go on Twitter. And and yeah, that's just it's just an interesting fact of life nowadays. Back when I was a kid, when the internet was in its infancy, not even existing in some cases, the chances of me meeting some people may have completely escaped. Like, I did not see much in the way of white folks until I grew up and left home. And it was a very interesting culture shock for a person like me. But apart from that I think is the end of the topic, because I don't really know what else I have to say about it. And it was a fairly short idea, and considering it is Christmas today, although today for me it's a week before Christmas. But anyway, what sort of odds have you seen oddly fudged by the internet? Did you meet people that you statistically were unlikely to meet by living on the internet? Share your stories. I like to hear stories. But anyway, apart from that, I don't really have any announcements because I have no idea what's going to be happening in the next week. But I can take some guesses. I finished Borderlands the pre-sequel, and I also finished Warframe's new war update. And they were both cool, I assume. But apart from all that, that's going to be it for me for today. Merry Christmas to all. Happy holidays. Whatever holiday Merry Christmas to all. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. All that fun stuff. Whatever holiday you celebrate. My thoughts, my prayers, my love are with you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of The Community Show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please go and poke that like button for me. If you'd like to see more from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And of course, as always, you're more than welcome to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And when I can, if I can, you know all that jazz. And tune in next time for another topic at another time. And until then, good night.